Welcome back on deynonmod. Today I want to propose you the review about the basic rules of Warhammer 40k 8th edition. Fight phase. Choose the units to fight with. Here, first start the player that has charged, so it's the turn of that player, and it will attack with each of the unit that charges as first. It's different so from ours. It's a sort of keeping some rules from the previous rule books of 40k. So first you do the units that charged. Then the player of that turn that charged choose one unit that hasn't charged and do his attacks, and then you alternate between the players. So first all the charge unit, then one unit that hasn't charge of the same player, then the other player, and alternating from so on. So you have to pay quite a lot of attention how these interact. So how and which unit will charge, and the unit that will alternate are important to choose with. You have also to remember that there is another thing, that is the fact that you can amass. Or what is it? When you choose a model, a unit that has to combat, you can move each model of the unit that you selected till 3 inch, so 3 inch, toward the closest model. So it's quite important. It's not the free closest model, the closest model. So if the units are not put good, the model stay as they are. They doesn't move. So it's quite important because it can change quite a lot. I know that probably the people will change successively, and so probably they make a sort of blind eye to it. But anyway, it's the closest. The first free model, it's not the closest. The closest, it's in the direct line. And so it's important to choose. Then you choose the target. So remember that the models that can attack are the ones that are within 1 inch from the enemy and 1 inch from one of the models within 1 inch of the opponent. So in the case of model with the basis of 25 millimeters, it means that till 3 lines can fight. Why? Because 1 inch is more than a base of 25 millimeters. So it's something to remember, because it can change quite a bit of the confrontation between models. Another important thing to remember is that the units that charge can only fight the units that they have charged. Why I say so? Because do you remember the characters before that used the heroic intervention? They didn't charge. So it means that if they amassed using that movement, it means that your charging units combat the other one, but they are not touched, and they can choose which unit, if they are close combat with them, which attack. So they are safe and then can attack. So you have to pay quite a lot of attention to such things. And remember that one model can divide the attacks that have as he wants between the units that he can attack. So if a model can attack 2 units, it can charge, it can divide its attack if it has more than one between both of them if you want, or one or the other one. About choosing the melee weapon, it's about the same. If a mod has more than one melee weapon, it can choose how to divide the attack between each weapon. So you can choose, for example, if you have 4 attacks, to have 2 attacks on one weapon and divide these attacks between 2 different weapons, 2 different target units. Or, for example, all the attacks on one weapon, but divide the attacks between other target units. So it's important to remember that it's quite interesting about this thing. How to resolve the attacks? Here it's the same as in the shooting phase. The only difference is that you use the combat skill instead of the ballistic skill. So it's the only difference. The wound process and the locating and so on, it's the same. Then, after you solved everything, there is the consolidate. Here, it's the models that are in combat and are still safe can move till 3 inches toward the closest model. Remember, the closest, not the free, the closest. It means that if you didn't position the model good, you cannot attack again. So I know that again it will change because I know that will happen. But anyway, it's the closest, not the free one. So it's the right line. From deynonmod, it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, and to comment this video if you are interested in something about this video or you want to suggest me some arguments for other videos. I hope to see you again to the next time.